I'm going to make this video, and this video is, I'm going to call it The Illusion That Is Real. And the illusion that is real is the age of fission. The age of fission is the illusion that is real. And I'm going to explain it a little bit. And you know the way I make my videos, where I'm coming from, is the idea that we are confronted with a situation that is so monumental, so incredibly monumental. It's called Fukushima. And it is the illusion, Fukushima is the illusion in the sense that what everybody would like to believe not to be real is the illusion, but the illusion that everyone wants to deny and forget about is Fukushima, and what I call the illusion that is real is the age of fission. We are living in the age of fission. And I just want to reinforce on YouTube, and I believe that YouTube is, for the most part, is totally irrelevant. The most important, for me, and I'm talking about for me, I have gone through 4 or 5 years now of posting videos that are primarily focused on the idea that not about my work, but it's about the reality, not the illusion, what I understand to be the reality in the world, what we are facing. We are in the fight for our lives. We are in the fight for our lives. This is not an illusion. This is real. But of course, we are being told, if you watch media, if you watch the news, you're going to be told that things are really terrible out there, wars, people dying, all of that, but it's an illusion because it's not happening to you or to me. It's an illusion. We can't connect to it because it's an illusion. Like a two-dimensional surface representing reality, it's an illusion. Art has always been an illusion. I understand illusion. It is the way I work every day. I create something on a two-dimensional surface as a painter, and it's an illusion. But this illusion is real. It's not a painting. It's real. But then I use illusion in order to expose what is real. This is the nature of art, the illusion that is real. And I just want to make this video, and I just finished watching Dana Durnford's live stream. He is upset. He does not live in the illusion. He is someone that has understood the epic quality of what it is that we're facing. And the counter to the illusion is conviction, passion, conscience, which is, if you listen, I'm going to connect this when he puts this up. I'm going to connect this down below in the box. That what you need to understand, what I understand through making the work that I make, have always made, whatever it is that has gone in the past, I've always been what I say a contrarian. And the idea of making art is not something that is complicit in the illusion. It's a paradox, actually, because I use illusion in order to expose the illusion. And what exposes the illusion is the passion, the commitment, the knowledge that we have an ability as human beings to synthesize, put things together in a way that communicates to each other that we care, that we actually care. If you want to synopsize all of history, the most important part, the most important significant aspects of history is what makes you understand, you feel that you're connected with something that is much larger than yourself, which is the idea why I love making paintings. and quite frankly, everything are sideshows. If you talk about the economy, or you talk about the stars and the magnificent people that are out there that are being promoted, everything that is part of a culture, what I have always called the culture of death, and the culture of death was the precursor to the age of fission. And the age of fission, I have called this the age of fission for a very specific reason, because we're not in the nuclear age. We're not in the nuclear age. The nuclear age began at the inception of everything that is the existence as far as we're concerned. It is nuclear. The fundamental building block of everything is nuclear. Atoms, electrons, what we believe to be electrons, and the energy that is all around us. The sun, it is nuclear. But the age of fission is a period in our development that is so unique. In the last 4 billion years, and quite frankly, I can't be definitive on anything that's past my shopping list from last week. Like most of science and everything, these people don't even remember their shopping list from last week. So don't listen to contemporary science, what they try to promote as reality. They are the illusion, but the illusion that's real is the age of fission. And I just want to reinforce among the people that listen to my YouTubes, and YouTube is a very small component of my life. It has consumed me from the point of view that I've always believed since I started. Actually, I started YouTubing with the idea of letting people know something that I am involved in, that I do. I mean, I want to exhibit my paintings. I want to be out there. I want to be exposed with the work that I'm doing. And it has nothing to do with profit, with me profiting from what I do. I am committed. Whether or not I sell a painting or I don't sell a painting, I still keep doing it. And this is something that an art critic that I actually like, from the point of view that he has labeled the people that make a difference are the volunteers. Someone like Dana Durnford. He's a volunteer. He does it because he has an inner commitment and a passion to expose what it is that we're facing. And everything is a sideline outside if you do not address this age. And all ages in the past, artists that have been significant and important to you and me have identified that the changes, the things that were happening in their lives that they understood intuitively, that made them make the work that they did, to identify to you and me what was important in their age. And now we're in the most crucial, epic age ever in the history of life on this planet, which is the age of fission. And I've understood this. And many other people that are making contributions to exposing and understanding this may not be making paintings. They make videos. They go on the water and document the destruction in the tidal pools in the Pacific, which is dying. Have no mistake, the beach whales, the crabs, the fish, the birds that are floating up dead in the water or lying on the beaches or wherever they are, this is part of the age of fission. We are in the age of fission. And to try and diminish this in any kind of way means you're complicit. You are complicit with the destruction that is occurring in this age. And as an artist, I feel obligated. It is part of my nature to be connected to that which is the most important thing in any age. Like Giotto, Cimabue, Masaccio, Michelangelo, Velázquez, Goya, Tintoretto, people that have actually understood something of the greatest importance of their age, and they reflected it in their work. And this is what's going on with what I understand about myself. And I want to talk about the illusion in this video. I want to talk about the illusion. And what I'm doing is talking about it on the video, but I'm actually representing it in the work that I'm doing. I mean, I always have in the background the paintings that I'm working on, and there's a bit of an aberration happening because I have a potential of, yeah, well, there are people interested in certain aspects of my work which have nothing to do with the age of fission, but everything is connected in my work to what it is that I understand to be of most importance at any given moment. Here's how it works. This is the notion that I understand about making paintings. When I went to art school, and I had some fabulous teachers, people that were committed, they had passion, they were screwed up. I mean, they were screwed up. People have their afflictions, they have their vices, they have their virtues. But what I took from my teachers was their virtue, something that impressed me to be of a much higher, what is that? It's like a calling. It's something that they related to. And we all need to connect to this calling in some way. This is why I continue to do my videos. And I haven't done as many as I used to do because I actually feel that YouTube is not my venue. It's not something other than expressing to the few people that listen, and there aren't very many. There are detractors. There are detractors, and by the way, you detractors, you people that think you're getting an upper hand on my commitment, on being a volunteer to expose what it is that we are facing, you are not going to succeed. The way Dana today was very explicit in his condemnation of the people like Gunderson and Caldecott, who have absolutely been useless in our position, in our situation as we are now. And you can dance on this pin and say, well, they have contributed to making some kind of headway or something. I actually don't believe that they have committed themselves from the point of view of being all in. Being all in. And being all in means what I understand of the teachers that taught me. Most of them were paupers. They were just existing from day to day. They were all in. I understand what it means to be all in and not to have a paycheck or to have like a stipend. When you go and present yourself, you get a fat check because you made some presentation to the public, and you don't go there unless you get paid. Well, I don't get paid, but I still do the work that I need to do. I understand this. And I understand Durnford's upset because he doesn't get paid, and the detractors, they're on the payroll. The Dots guy, he's on the fucking payroll. This is who they are, the Caldecotts. Now, Caldecott, I'm not associating Caldecott with Dots, but they're all on the payroll. They all get a stipend for whatever it is that they decide to do. This is probably a difficult thing to express and explain. And unfortunately, I don't want to undermine or diminish another person that may actually be motivated by they have pure motivations. They want to contribute, they want to help. But ultimately, when it gets right down to it, people, there is no payment for your passion. It doesn't work that way. And the illusion is that, well, it's all going to keep on going. It's going to be fine. No, it's not. Because cancer is the leveler. It is the platform of our existence here on forward. The sickness and illness that's going to happen. We see it in the ocean. We see it in the ocean. How can you disparage all this life being destroyed? We all see it. How can this be any equivocation whatsoever? The detractors who are saying, well, it's not really as bad. It's okay. It's not so bad. 3 full nuclear meltdowns in the reactors in a nuclear plant. How can this be of any kind of, well, it may be bad, it may not be bad. Oh, yeah, it's bad, but it's not really bad. Oh, yeah, maybe it's bad. The illusion is being continued. And the illusion that is real is the age of fission. We have, whether it's Fukushima or San Onofre or Indian Point or the Bruce nuclear plant, they're all part of the illusion. That's real. Listen to the siren. The siren is blowing. And the people that talk about economies and presidential elections and politics and finances is always a big thing. And your house that you're living in, that's really in a big city like Vancouver or Toronto, that's doubled in price in the last 2 or 3 years. These are the illusions. They're not real, they're the illusions, but the illusion that's real is the age of fission. And I'm not going to disappear. I'm going to make my videos. I'm going to make my work. And I'm going to be, to the extent that I can be successful, I've said to people that I'm not somebody that's good at public relations and appealing to the people that would actually promote the work that I want to have on the walls, in the museums, on people's walls. I have work that could be on people's walls that would eventually sink in some form or other. People love a painting because it evokes a part of themselves that is still passionate. That is still passionate. That's how it works. That's how it is. That is the nature of art. The people that are the volunteers, not the promoted, not the promoted bunch like the Princes and the Rolling Stones, Flintstones, the Beatles, and the people that are being exalted as the beings on the planet that are actually destroying the illusion we need to destroy through the illusions that they create. But it's a paradox. It's kind of peculiar. I mean, I'm not sure how to express this, but you need to be contrarian. Whenever you have too many people agreeing with you, there's something wrong. You want to be on the side of an outsider. This is what I understand. And the only way to create a change is to side with the outsiders. And once that's happened and we've succeeded in getting rid of this nuclear disgusting monster on the planet, we can go to the next level. And I will sit back, like Matisse said, in a wonderful armchair. The art that you can just relax into. Fine, I'll do it then. But right now we have a much bigger challenge. And that is, we're in the age of fission. It's the illusion that's real, and don't kid yourself. And listen to the people with passion and conviction that actually reinforce this, not the detractors who are trying to take down this small group of people that actually still have a conscience.